If your headphones feature a coiled cable like this one, then there's a very high chance that after a while the cable will end up doing this, which is become tangled with itself. And if you're anything like me, this annoys you very much. But if that's the case, if you feel the same, don't worry, because you are in the right spot, my friend, because my name is Andrew Dandrew, and I am on a mission to search for all of the first world problems like this one, fix them, and also show you how to do it. So let's see how we can take this cable and get it looking the way it looked when we first got the headphones. To be able to accomplish this monumental task, we first need to understand a bit about how coiled cables work. And it's pretty easy actually, because you take a straight cable and you wrap it tightly around a wooden rod or a metal rod, and you form loops that you stick together tightly, maybe using some tape or maybe a clothespin, and you apply heat to the cable. It's pretty much like doing curly hair. You take your hair, you wrap it around the hair roller, and then use the blow dryer to heat it up. And as it cools down, the curls remain. The same thing happens with the cable as it cools down. Over time, as you're using the cable, as it stretches, it tends to lose the curls. But to get it back into shape, you gotta repeat the process, which is pretty easy. Here's what you're going to need to do this: a heat gun or a powerful blow dryer, a pencil or an X-Acto knife handle, some clothespins or some tape, and also a heat resistant surface to work on. You might want to do this in the kitchen. I actually know an idiot that melted his carpet when I tried to use the heat gun for the first time. So yeah, don't burn your house down, I guess. We'll use the wooden pen or the X-Acto knife handle, like in my case, as a rod onto which we will wrap the cable in the shape we want it to have. To keep it in place, we can use the C47s or maybe some tape to secure the ends. I'll use the C47s, and the wood in here is very important because we don't want to use any plastic clothespins that could melt under the heat and stick to, or even worse, damage the cable. We want to stay safe and use wood. Then we will turn on the heat gun, making sure to keep it on the lowest setting, and we will start moving it over the cable to heat it up as slowly and as uniformly as possible. I actually forgot one more thing. You want to do this under a bright point light source, maybe the sun or a bright light in your room. More on that later. Our main goal here is to avoid any hot spots. We don't want to hold the gun in one specific place. We want to keep it moving over the whole area we're working on. Try to keep it at least a palm away from the cable and be patient. You'll know the cable has reached the required temperature when its specularity changes. Remember the bright point light source I said you'll need earlier? Just watch its reflections on the cable. In the beginning, they'll be quite blurry, but as the cable is heating up, they'll get sharper and sharper. And you know the cable has reached the right temperature when the reflections look something like this. On your average heat gun, it should take around 3 minutes or so, and maybe longer on your average blow dryer. So when the cable has reached the target temperature, it's time to stop the heat gun, stop the blow dryer, let it cool down for around 5 minutes until it's cool to the touch, and then you're done. You have a nicely reformed coiled cable. It's time to take away the clothespins, take away the tape, throw it away, pull out the rod, and enjoy your nicely coiled cable. I hope this video helped. These first world problems can be annoying, but there are a lot of things we can do to fix them. If you enjoyed the video, maybe hit the like button, and maybe also subscribe to the channel so you can be notified when I upload a new video. Also hit the bell. You gotta hit that bell. It's very important. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. My name is Andrew Dandrew. I hope you'll have an awesome day. I hope you'll have an awesome week. I hope you'll have an awesome month. And that's it. Yep. See you.